What is the best memory since you started racing in F1?
Monza.
2019, the win was crazy, lots of pressure from Lewis and Valtteri during the whole race, but we managed to bring it home.
Monza, that was really, really special. I think it remains the best memory of my career.
It's lights out and away we go. Leclerc gets away well. Hamilton and Bottas now jockeying for position, and Hamilton coming alongside Charles Leclerc with Bottas now with some free space. Sebastian Vettel behind him, Ricciardo on the outside of Hulkenberg. Leclerc goes into the first chicane ahead, and just ahead as well by a matter of inches, and the Mercedes gets him in.
Verstappen at the back, I think. Verstappen in trouble at the back.
Outbraking himself and having to go through the chicane along with Sergio Perez as well.
Broken front wing, I believe, on the Red Bull that was in the back of the pack.
Hamilled as Sebastian Vettel, and he spun. Oh, and he's coming onto the track just as Lance Stroll goes past him as well. And there's anxious faces now on the look of the Tifosi. He must have hit Stroll, and Stroll now comes back onto the track, and Pierre Gasly in the Toro Rosso has to go wide, all down at the Ascari chicane.
In an unsafe manner.
And look at now, Sebastian Vettel, big damage on his front wing, limping into the pits. Sebastian Vettel has just been given a 10-second stop-go penalty for returning to the track in an unsafe manner. There are 4 penalties the stewards can give, the common penalties, 5-second, a 10-second, a drive-through and a stop-go penalty, of which the stop-go, Martin, is the most severe.
Out to pits.
Rear tyres.
Right, so Ferrari, they say the rear tyres are going. They're trying the undercut here at Mercedes, and Mercedes have been very, very good at predicting Ferrari's tyre life in recent races. So it is. Leclerc comes in. Where's Lewis Hamilton? Heading down the back straight towards the Parabolica. Hard compound tyres go on, not the mediums, down at Ferrari. Hamilton's going through the Parabolica now. 80 kilometers an hour. Charles Leclerc and his Ferrari trundles down the pit lane. Lewis Hamilton crosses the line to complete his lap. He's at full pace as the Renault of Ricciardo, and then Hulkenberg goes through, and there is Lewis Hamilton, and they have just got out ahead down at Ferrari, but Hamilton on hard medium compound tyre against the hard compound tyre of Leclerc might just have an advantage on this lap. Hamilton's tyres are warmed up, Leclerc's are cold and getting warmer, but when do they get up to the optimum temperature? That pass. Now Lewis Hamilton's getting a slipstream from behind the Renault and behind the Ferrari as well, but Leclerc has got DRS again because he went through the detection zone behind the Renault. Hamilton now pulls out to have a go at Leclerc. Leclerc stays ahead by about a car length and a half. This is brilliant racing.
Very smart positioning of his car there from Charles Leclerc, and he did, as you say, get some DRS.
He's going for it again, Lewis Hamilton. Got a great exit out of the chicane, round the curve, a grande they go. Is it a grande move from Lewis Hamilton towards the Della Roggia chicane? Leclerc's on the inside. Hamilton goes onto the gravel and has to take to the escape road, and you can hear the cheers from Monza all the way back to Stevenage. The Ferrari fans loved it.
No, the overcut's not working for Bottas.
He didn't leave me a glass width there, pushed me off.
Can't argue with that.
But anyone else might think of this move. The home Tifosi absolutely loved it. Was there enough cars width there? No. But was he moving to take the racing line, and was he allowed to do so because he was still ahead?
That's a tough call from the stewards. He was preparing for the corner. It wasn't like he defended then.
He's super fast on the straights.
It's about 6-7 miles an hour faster in the Ferrari on the straights yesterday. He's soaking up.
It's hard to keep up with him. What are you doing?
Valtteri Bottas is coming into the pits. I can see Mercedes crew, there they are, waiting for him. Off go the soft tyres, on go the medium tyres.
And the Mercedes challenge in the slipstream of the Ferrari, but Hamilton ever closer this time.
Without DRS, Hamilton would not be in a position to keep this challenge going. DRS very much coming to Mercedes' assistance so far, but he is just 20 metres, 15 metres. Oh, Leclerc locks up too far behind. Leclerc locks up, goes through the chicane. Hamilton now is right on the rear wing of that Ferrari, and once again to the Curva Grande we go, and Hamilton is going to have a go. Which way this time? Wanted to go round the outside. outside, has to switch to the inside. Leclerc is making it very difficult indeed by zigzagging from one side to the other of the track, and Hamilton can't force his way past.
And that's a right up, but a little bit naughty there. Leclerc has maintained the lead by scampering across there, leaving bits of curb in his wake. He'll just about get away with that. He's already had one warning for his driving, but he's driving for his life out there, isn't he? Trying to keep that Mercedes behind him. The Lone Ranger for Ferrari.
Absolutely, but will the Lone Ranger be outdone by the silver of the Mercedes here this afternoon? And that's Lewis Hamilton's view. Ferrari ahead of him and alongside. He wanted to go around the outside. Leclerc switched, forced him to go the long way round the next chicane. Then Leclerc to that.
With DRS, no moving at the braking, turn 4, no moving at the braking for turn 4.
Let's remind you, from the back of the grid, he did pick up
Started 18th, now 7th. Max Verstappen ahead of Joe Ganassi as well. Lock up from Lewis Hamilton goes on into the runoff area, and that first chicane. Well, they're already cheering in the grandstands for that one, and it has cost him second. Lewis Hamilton, after putting the pressure on Charles Leclerc to make mistakes, has now made one himself, and he goes on at the first chicane, and Valtteri Bottas takes second place.
Coming out of the first chicane there.
Come on, Valtteri, this is your win.
Down the main straight, because he is that much closer to Charles Leclerc. The gap was 1.6 seconds, it's now half a second, and he's got DRS as well. Will Valtteri Bottas be able to go for it into this chicane? No, but what he needs now is to avoid locking up in the way that he did. He just needed a good exit out of that chicane, and then the chance was there into the next braking zone, and it has disappeared from him. Can see the celebration starting. He's got